National Nurses Week wraps up today, but nursing is a profession that should be celebrated all year long.
I am Alan, and I'm not your average nurse.
Bradford native Alan Beatty is the creator behind the YouTube channel, Not Your Average Nurse. Beatty is also a Marine Corps veteran. Through social media, he raised enough money to buy 40 turkeys for the Maine Veterans Project Thanksgiving food drive last year. That experience left him inspired to create his own nonprofit with one goal in mind.
To help anybody and everybody in the Bangor area that we can. I loved working with Maine Veterans Project, and I want to continue working with them and helping our veterans, but they are a veterans organization, and so I had some ideas for other events that I wanted to put on, other communities or other populations that I wanted to help. So I decided to start my own organization and hopefully make my ambitions, a reality.
For updates, follow Not Your Average Nurses Foundation on Facebook. Right now, they're holding a tattoo raffle. Beatty says there'll be more fundraisers like this in the future as the work towards planning their first signature event continues.